We are live! Welcome to these next 30 minutes with me, this beginner's class. My name is Oliver, sitting in Copenhagen, Denmark. Rainy Copenhagen in the morning, but now, afternoon, sun is shining, beautiful weather, and we are ready to have fun. 30 minutes of beginner's class, so we're gonna take it slow. I'm gonna explain every single amazing feature about Motosumo. And also, guys, whether you are with us like Lulu, she's with us here live, or you are with us on demand, make sure to join your first live class now. It's so much more fun when you're here with us live. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to take off. Go ahead, loosen up all of that resistance on your bike and then add a tad. This is what we call resistance 1 here at Motosumo. Resistance 1. We do have 4 amounts of resistance. Resistance 1 being the easiest one. This one should feel like riding a nice, easy, flat road. So try to feel it. Nothing too bad, too hard. It should actually feel really, really comfortable. We don't want you to loosen up all of the resistance on your bike. We want just enough so you prevent any injuries at all. So just nice and smooth sailing from here. Lulu, how are you feeling? Feeling good at resistance 1? You should do, because resistance 1, that's nice. A lot of our recovery work we do at resistance 1. So Lulu is feeling good. That means we're gonna move on. If you look down on your app, in the bottom of your app, you see a number. That number shows that number shows your RPM, rounds per minute, aka how fast we are moving those drumsticks underneath us. Right now my number says 75 and there's a half circle above which shows green. But if I go ahead and move my feet a little bit faster, in between 90 and 100 RPMs, that half circle will turn yellow. And that's exactly where I want you to be right now. What we call the yellow zone, in between 90 and 100 RPMs, ladies and gentlemen. When you find it, Lulu, I'm gonna put on a timer. I'm at 95 in the middle of the yellow zone. Lulu is getting up there as well. And I'm gonna put on a timer of 60 seconds. You can see it at the top of your screen. Lulu is in yellow as well. We are spot on, there you go. Spot on. We're gonna hold it for 50 more seconds. Yellow zone, resistance 1. And since this is a beginner's class, ladies and gentlemen, we're not here to push or like feel them legs burning or taste blood or anything like that. We are here to have fun, most importantly having fun, and also to learn all the great features with Motosumo, to interact together. Lulu and I, we just two, but we're gonna interact and just having fun. So we're gonna take it slow. If you feel uncomfortable at any time during this class, you are welcome, more than welcome, to get off your bike, breathe in, breathe out, and get back on when you are ready to do so. With that said, we got 3 more seconds, and there goes the time. We're gonna add on resistance, going into resistance 2. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna add just a little bit of resistance. This one should feel like, if you're still on that nice easy flat road, that now you got a headwind. So you do feel a little bit more resistance. Resistance 2, flat road with a headwind, or like riding in sand or doing a gravel ride. That's the same feeling. We are dropping down RPMs, going into the green zone which is in between 70 and 85 RPMs. And when we're there, all of us, I'm gonna get there as well. There you go. Green zone. I'm gonna put on yet another timer, 60 seconds in green. Right now, we're just warming up. But as I said, we're not going too crazy today. This is a beginner's class. We're gonna take it slow, take it easy, just enjoy ourselves. And also, guys, even though it's only 30 minutes ride, for all Motosumo, this goes for all Motosumo rides, it's a really good idea to have a towel and a water bottle nearby you. A water bottle because you're gonna sweat a lot, so you need some water in. We don't want to dehydrate. And a towel, well, again, because you're gonna sweat a lot often. At least I'm sweating a lot normally. Fine if you're not, but that's just a good idea. You will have plenty of time to have a sip of water. If you don't have a water bottle and you want one, now is a good time to get off your bike. Quickly go grab it, we'll wait for you. Wait with moving on. Lulu, you've done a couple of classes with us, haven't you? This isn't your first class. No answer from Lulu. Yeah, I know. She's done a couple of classes with us. But you can do the beginners classes whenever you want. Personally, I do like to take the beginners classes as a kind of a recovery class, just to take it slow, get everything refreshed. That's all, you're more than welcome to do so. But if this is your first class, we're gonna pretend it is. And for the people on demand, joining this class as your first class, I promise you, we're gonna explain every single part. And now, with that said, we're gonna add on resistance, going into resistance 3. This one should feel like hitting a small hill with a small incline, nothing bad, just a small hill, or riding in mud. And we are dropping down our RPMs to our lowest zone here at Motosumo, which is the blue zone. It's in between 50 and 65 RPMs. So if you are in between 50 and 65, that half circle should be blue. If it isn't blue, something's wrong, but hopefully it is. And we are at resistance 3. And Keeper is here as well. Welcome, Keeper. We are in blue, but Keeper never does as I say anyways. So he's just jumping in and out, checking up on all of us, looking if we're having a good time. But we are in blue zone resistance 3. And Lulu, right now we sit down at what we call position 1, but we do have 2 positions. The other one being standing up. And if you want, if you feel comfortable to do so, join me for a little stand up. If you don't, just keep on sitting down, pushing in the blue zone. But for the rest of you, stand up with me for 30 seconds. Are you ready? Let's go. Blue zone, stand up. Woo! Tuesday party. And guess what, Lulu? This is my 4th class. 4th? Is that even a thing? This is my class number 4 today, last class of the day. I've been having so much fun today. Insanely good time. 3, 2, 1. But we keep on pushing in blue. Let the beat ride out. Hold the blue zone resistance 3. We want to go all the way to the top of this hill. We still got 15 seconds. 15 more seconds, all the way to the top. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead and loosen up on the resistance, going into resistance 1, green zone. And as I said, this is the recovery zone. So enjoy yourself, relax, have a sip of water, do whatever you like to. How are we feeling so far, Lulu? Are you good? Are you good out there? Feeling good. Getting ready to eat some cake later on. Lulu is flexing her muscles. I've said this a million of times, but Lulu, every time I do this flex, and I do it often, trust me, I do it often, I see myself on the camera and I get disappointed. Each and every time, I promise you. Because when I walk around normally, I do feel like there's a good gun in here. And then I flex and see it in the camera and there's nothing. What's happening? There's nothing. Disappointing. 1 more minute at resistance 1, green zone. Lulu is laughing at me. I don't know if you're laughing at me or with me. Are you laughing because my muscles are so small? That's probably it. It's okay. It's okay. 40 more seconds, resistance 1, green zone, and let's just recap. What have we been through so far? We've been through resistance 1, 2, and 3. We've been through blue zone, green zone, and we know the yellow zone as well. So what are we missing? We're missing 1 really, really high zone. Any guesses what that is, Lulu? What is the last zone we're missing? We gotta try that out as well. One zone that we are missing, I'm gonna send you a small clue. We gotta turn off the heat. Gotta turn off the heat. We are missing the red zone. Red zone is in between 110 and 130 RPMs. That's the highest zone we have here at Motosumo. So right now, we are in green, chilling. We are building up towards a red zone push. The way I want us to go into red is 2 times today, and that's it. We're not gonna kiss red anymore today. We're gonna do it twice, 30 seconds at the time. First one coming up in 30 seconds. Lulu, are you ready for red zone push? Personally, I like to push for 120 RPMs. So that's the middle of the red zone. Lulu sent thumbs up, she's ready. Then listen to the music. I think the music is ready as well. So if you are ready as well, for the people on demand, get ready to push into the red zone for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And as I said, personally, I'm targeting 120 RPMs. Middle of the red zone. Lulu is in red as well. We just fueled the rocket. It's ready to take off. And now it's taking off. Let's get it. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and green. Just briefly. Just a short breather in green, because I know it's a quick turnaround. We're gonna go into red one more time. One last time of this class. 30 seconds into red. Lulu, come with me. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Last red zone push of the day. And almost first as well. This is a beginner's class. So enjoy the red zone while it lasts. 10 more seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and green zone. Green zone for 20 seconds, just chilling. All right, if you do like these pushes where you produce a lot of RPMs, we do have a class for you. It's called the Fast and Fun class. Fast and Fun, there's plenty of hard pushes with a lot of RPMs produced, which is almost red zone all the way, like 50% red zone. So you should definitely join one of them. I know Brooke Emery has a couple of Fast and Fun classes. She's doing great with that. All right, Lulu, now we've been through all the zones. I'm telling you, just so you remember, blue zone 50 to 65, green zone 70 to 85, yellow zone 90 to 100, and red zone 110 to 130. We've been through resistance 1, 2, and 3, so we're still missing one. We're missing one amount of resistance, which is the highest amount of resistance we have here at Motosumo. Highest amount of resistance is resistance 4. That resistance should feel like hitting a steep climb. Not like that hill I told you about before with resistance 3. This one is the steepest, imagine the steepest mountain you've ever climbed on a bike. That's what resistance 4 is. So the way we're doing it, once again, we're only gonna hit it once today, resistance 4 once. So we're gonna do it for 2 minutes. 2 minutes of a climb, resistance 4, blue zone. So go ahead, add resistance, going into resistance 4, dropping down into blue zone, and I'm gonna put on a timer of 2 minutes. There you go, Lulu, we are on the way with this first and last climb of the day. How are we feeling? Are you confident, Lulu? Are you getting through this class with me? This beginner's class? I think you are. Just sending thumbs up all the time. You got it. You are getting through it. Lulu, she loves thumbs up and flexing muscles. That's her thing. And cake as well. I think so. Huh? Everybody loves cake. Right? All right, Lulu. On that 1 minute and 10 seconds mark, we're gonna stand up for 20 seconds, still in blue, but standing up. 20 seconds stand up. Try to follow the beat. The beat will secure you a place in blue zone. 10 more seconds standing up. Get ready to sit back down, hold blue zone. When that red timer hits 20 seconds, we're gonna do the same thing. Standing up for the last 20 seconds towards the top of this mountain. Find a good rhythm right here and get ready. Cause, my friends, in 10 seconds we are standing up for the next 20 seconds for the top of this mountain. In 3, 2, 1, let's stand up, getting to the top of this mountain. And welcome Martin, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and loosen up. Resistance, going back down into resistance 1. Right now we are descending. Going at resistance 1, green zone. I'm gonna put on a timer of 1 minute. Descending for 1 minute, resistance 1, green zone. And guys, that's pretty much it. That was all the zones. Blue, green, yellow, and red zone. We've been through 1, 2, 3, and 4 amounts of resistance. So now, let's just have fun. If you do like the high amount of resistance efforts, we do have a Stronger Together class. We actually have plenty of them. And I do some of them. We have other amazing instructors doing them as well. So if you don't like doing classes with me, I can definitely recommend trying some of them out. And in 15 seconds, we are getting ready to a long build. Get ready guys, starting out with a resistance 1 effort. Just like we are right now, we're gonna keep on going in green zone. I'm gonna target 80 to 90 RPMs. 80 to 90 RPMs, that's the top end of the green zone for 1 minute. 1 minute straight, we're gonna target 80 to 90. And guess what, Lulu? You only got 12 minutes to go. 12 minutes to have fun. Right now we are in between 80 and 90 RPMs. Getting ready to push above 90 RPMs in 40 seconds. "30 seconds to reach 90 RPMs. When we are done with this build, now we're gonna build for quite some time, building up RPMs all the time, all of it being at resistance 1, building up RPMs. When we are done with that, you can have a sip of water, so don't you worry, there will be time for another sip of water. In 3 seconds, we are entering yellow zone, officially entering yellow zone, above 90 RPMs, in between 90 and 100 RPMs for 2 minutes straight. 2 minutes in between 90 and 100 RPMs. I'm looking so much fun to having dinner tonight. Lulu, is it morning or evening where you at? Let's start out with, is it morning where you at? Is it evening where you at? Or afternoon, evening? Yeah, same with me. So you are having dinner after this one? Or more or less, maybe preparing dinner even. Remember to be in yellow zone, we are in yellow right now. You know what I'm having today? Because you know, I'm living by my own. I do have a girlfriend, but she's not living with me. And when you are living as a young adult at home, you know what you can eat every single day? Nobody is seeing it. You can have cake for dinner all day. No, I'm kidding. I'm not having cake, but I might having cake for dessert. And you can't stop me, Lulu. You can't stop me. We are inside the last 10 minutes of this class. We are in yellow for 40 more seconds. In 40 seconds, I want you to go above 100 RPMs. So in 30 seconds, I want us in between 100 and 110 RPMs. That's the top end of the yellow zone. In between 100 and 110, we still got 20 seconds low end yellow, and then we are entering top end yellow. I can almost taste that cake in my mouth right now. 5 seconds, going above 100 RPMs in 3, 2, 1. Above 100 RPMs, in between 100 and 110 RPMs for 1 minute straight. I'm gonna put on a timer, 60 seconds. And we're gonna have some recovery time after this one. In between 100 and 110, I'm sorry. We are on fire, guys. And this one, high end yellow at resistance 1, should feel like a 6, maybe a 7 out of 10. So don't let your legs burn just yet. It will come. "20 more seconds. Top end yellow. Lulu, you got this. Above 100, you hitting 104, 105. I see you. Spot on. Good job. Hold it for 12 more. Five, 3, 2, 1, and down. Green zone, take it easy. Breathe in, breathe out. Green zone, resistance 1. Recovery. We have 1.5 minutes. So if you want a sip of water, wipe off the sweat, now is a good timing. Good job, Lulu. I'm gonna put on a timer of 60 seconds now, because we had 1.5 minutes and 20 seconds has passed. So I'm gonna put it on now. Let's get it. 60 seconds at resistance 1, green zone. What we have done for today is one more build. So Lulu, we're gonna do the exact same thing we've just done, but this time at resistance 2. Starting off in green zone, resistance 2, and then we're gonna build up on RPMs. How do you feel about that? Isn't that a good finisher to finish it all off with today? It's 5 minutes of work and then we're done. Easy, easy work. And for the people on demand, hope you've enjoyed it so far. Hope you are a bit wiser. Hope you are wiser. Is that a word? Hope you are getting even more clever. Hope you know more about Motosumo by now. I've tried to explain it the best way I possibly could. I hope to see you for a live class another time. With that said, get ready to add on resistance going into resistance 2. Green zone starting off with 2 minutes, resistance 2, green. 2 minutes on the clock. Resistance 2, green zone, aka our endurance zone. So if you do like long pushes, long efforts, like the one we're doing now, 2 minutes in our endurance zone, resistance 2, green, we do have a class called Endurance Game. I do teach them. They are absolutely great if you like building up strength over time, like building up long muscle fibers so you are able to go for long periods of time. Endurance Games is the class for you. Maybe you like all of it, you can mix it up, and we do have a signature class where you can try it all. So if you're still not quite sure what you like, I would recommend you to do a signature class. Then you're gonna try out all of it. That's really, really good way of doing it. Personally, I love the signature classes, but I do also love the endurance games. I'm coming from a triathlon, long distance triathlon background. I do Ironman, so that endurance part that's my thing. I gotta say it. I gotta be honest with you. I do like it. All right, we got 45 more seconds in green zone, resistance 2. The rest of this class is gonna be in resistance 2. No more recovery. No more recovery. We have 3 more minutes of good, honest work to go. And the way we are doing it is first, in 20 seconds, we are entering yellow zone. Low end yellow, once again, in between 90 and 100 RPMs. When you're there, I'm gonna put on a timer, Lulu. When you hit it, I'm gonna put on a timer of 1 minute. We're gonna hold it for 1 minute before we finish it off with 1 minute high end yellow. So now, enter yellow zone. Going into the yellow zone, the low end of the yellow zone, which means in between 90 and 100 RPMs. Find a good rhythm right here. Lulu, when you're there you go, spot on. I'm gonna put on a timer first. Spot on, bullseye. I'm gonna put on a timer of 60 seconds. There you go. We're gonna be in yellow, low end yellow for 60 seconds, or actually only 50 seconds now. And when these 50 seconds has passed, we go straight away, back to back with a high end yellow. That's above 100 RPMs, in between 100 and 110 RPMs for 1 minute straight. And that's the absolutely final effort of this class. Then we're gonna stretch and say congratulations with a good job. So guys, Lulu, people on demand, it's the absolutely final bit of the day. Yellow zone resistance 2, low end of the yellow zone resistance 2, that's a 7 out of 10. But in a moment, we are pushing up in between 100 and 110. That should feel like an 8 out of 10 effort. So guys, in 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to reach 100 to 110 RPMs, and then I'm gonna put on a timer. Come above 100, then we start the timer. There you go, Lulu. Timer is started. 60 seconds. Last push of the day. I promised you when we started this class that you were gonna learn all the amazing features about Motosumo. That it wasn't going to be too hard today, and it really wasn't. But now you're able to break a sweat if you want, push out the last bit of energy. It's an 8 out of 10 effort, which is quite high. So if you want, you can go absolutely all out now. If you don't, keep on pushing in yellow. I'm gonna be in yellow in between 110 with you all the way to that finish line with 15 seconds to go. Close your eyes and push all you got. We got 10. We are almost there, all the way to that finish line. Let's get it. 2, 1, and resistance 1, green zone. Resistance 1, green. Woo. Lulu, how about that? Let me see a flex, let me see a flex. We just did that. All up. Let's push our left heel towards the ground and do some light stretching together. Left heel towards the ground, hips forward, so you do feel a long stretch all the way down your leg. Guys, if this was your first ever class, I hope you enjoyed it. If it was your 10th or 20th, that's totally fine as well. Hope you enjoyed it as well. It doesn't matter if it's your first or how many classes you've done. I hope you enjoyed it all the time. Lulu, hope you had a blast. I most certainly did. Make sure to find us on Instagram and Facebook at Motosumo. We do have a Facebook community. All love. Thank you so much, Lulu. All love from me to you as well. You can find me on Instagram as well. My name is Oliver Fransen. Name is on the screen somewhere. Go find me. I do have classes on Tuesdays in the morning and the evening. I do have 4 on Tuesdays. This was actually my last class of the day. And Lulu, you went through it with me. Thank you so much. Oh, let's do one big breathing in all the way to your stomach. Lulu, do this with me. We got it in. There you go. Only one thing to say, press pause in the upper hand right corner. Save this workout so you got all of the amazing data saved. Bye, Lulu. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. I'm signing off. My name is Oliver. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye, Lulu. Bye, guys.